someone actually getting stuck in a water slide, to the funniest fall I've ever seen. These are crazy moments that will make your jaw drop. But before the video starts, if you don't like in the next 5 seconds, nothing will happen. Bro is way too overconfident. Does anyone have any idea what this weird floating thing is? I can't help but find this just disgusting. This is why being a carnival worker has to suck. What was he even trying to do? This little guy was way too focused on being recorded. This is why being first isn't always the best. Bro just used all of his luck for the next 20 years. The fact that they're actually making it fall though is kind of impressive. Flying 20 feet into the air from a slide has to be so scary. She actually has my respect for posting this. There's no way she got scared after finding out she can summon lightning. This almost looks like a video game with how strong the wind is.
Bye,
the fact that the bat was metal makes this so much worse. Bro's gotta be Superman to break something without even trying. Why'd she start running like the tree was gonna fall on her? I actually just tried this at the beach and ended up having the worst sunburns of my life. I'm actually so confused on how it even figured out how to do this. Something like this staying in your pool is actually not that uncommon in Florida.
I'm scared.
Hello?
Actually.
I've never seen someone get so mad at having a surprise birthday party. Even though it looks good, there's no way anybody was able to finish this. I'm really just wondering where in the world he got that many earbuds. This is exactly why having a dog is so much more useful than a cat.
Wrench. There you go. Good. There? Yeah, there you go.
This is only something you'd see in a New York train.
No.
Am I crazy, or does the spider look like it has an emoji on its back?
Huh?
The last thing I expected to see when he turned the camera was that.
Are you kidding me right now?
I thought he was a genius for a second until I realized his fan wasn't even turned on. I was hoping the people throwing him in would fall in too, but it turned out even better. Judging by Bro's smile, he knew exactly what he was doing. Who in the world would actually use a keyboard this massive? If I ever see this awesome bubble machine at the store, I'm definitely buying it. If you've ever had a dog, you know that you always have to watch your food or this will happen. If you've ever used a magnifying glass like this, then you know it gets incredibly hot. Is this the most genius dunk you've ever seen? Creating a potion-looking substance out of 2 random chemicals is actually really cool.
It's about to explode back up. That's cool.
If I did that in front of this many people, I'd actually be so embarrassed. The cameraman actually reacted way too late. How much would you have to get paid to get a haircut that looks like these guys? Seeing an aurora borealis that lights up the ground because it's so bright has to be a crazy experience. This has to be the best prank box I've ever seen, and I'm definitely buying one. I just know for a fact that on a sunny day, this soul sculpture has to be super hot. If this was my friend, there's no chance I'd ever invite him out to go bowling ever again. Try not to flinch challenge level impossible. This zoo has a spot where you can put your head into this nets and let a whole bunch of weird bugs crawl over you.
Ew.
Painting well is already hard to do, but painting with a puppet you're controlling has to be way harder.
My boy is talented on a whole nother level.
I guarantee as soon as he's noticed what he did, his smile was gone instantly. This is exactly what being obnoxious in public will get you. I don't even want to know the amount of money that it costs in paint to paint this entire thing. If this isn't the weirdest influencer video of 2025, then I'm not sure what is. I actually tried doing a split the other day and it was so painful that there's no way I'm ever trying again. My heart actually dropped when I thought he was jumping into the water. I've seen way too many homemade slide videos to ever make one for myself. Where in the world could these people possibly live to have this many tumbleweeds start taking over their house?
Come in, right now!
This guy is way too cool to be surrounded by so many normal people.
Oh my god.
The people in this iPhone store started taking pictures of this guy and putting it as the background of every phone. I really didn't expect him to get that much distance, and now I really want to try this. I would try this next time I go to the beach, but I guarantee it took at least 3 hours. The fact that this dolphin swam up to this kid just to show him a trick shows how intelligent they are. Doing all this and cheating just to miss might be the most sad thing ever. Imagine being late to school and you have to explain this.
Hello, cutie pie.
The fact that he almost dragged him off with him is so funny to me. If that massive thing falls over, there's zero chance they're ever making it upright again. This guy's town started flooding, so he decided to put on the tallest wheels he could find. Some people really have the most random but cool talents. Are you able to spot the spider in this video before it shows itself?
Hello there.
If you've ever spilt hot coffee on you, then you know his reaction was perfectly warranted. I've always wanted to learn how to do magic tricks, but now I'm kind of scared of learning. If this isn't the best way to race your friends ever, then I'm not sure what is. This guy went down one of the world's biggest dropping slides ever and actually got stuck in the center.
I'm dying. Help me.
If you've ever played Fall Guys, then you know that this game is a lot of fun. This guy 100% thought there was a ghost in his office before checking the cameras.
Huh?
This guy was 100% the most popular person in his country for the next year after hitting this crazy shot. For half of the video, all I thought I was looking at was a normal cable.
It's a snake.
I feel like we have to be living in the future when you can come across a walking robot just on the sidewalk.
What's up, bro? Iris, say what's up.
I really didn't know a tornado could be so beautiful until coming across this video. The last frame of him spitting out water is the funniest thing I've ever seen. A wiener car race is the last thing I thought I'd see today. His accuracy was actually a little too good. Let me know in the comments if you see that extremely creepy reflection.
1016, we'll sort it.
The people inside that building were probably so confused. If they didn't catch this on video, nobody would believe them. As soon as I saw him getting up, I knew he was super mad. This might be the first footage of a real-life butterfly bender. I think that scared me a lot more than it should have. I didn't know bears could ride skateboards, but this might be my new favorite thing. This guy clearly has never seen any piñata fail videos. I don't even know what kind of physics are making this possible. Baby giraffes look so awkward when they walk around because of their extremely long legs. I actually felt pretty bad for him until the end. If I walked onto a train and saw this, I think I'd walk right back out. Imagine watching a live traffic cam to see the weather and then you see this.
Hello there.
If this isn't easily the coolest dog of all time, then I don't know what is. It's even funnier because I know for a fact that his friend knew exactly what was gonna happen.
I'm so glad I got this.
Bro turned into the Hulk in 0.1 seconds. When I used to go swimming, I'd try and make the biggest splash possible, but it never got close to being this high. This lady figured out a crazy way to get the prizes from a claw machine without paying any money, but you should never try this at home. After seeing how massive the bib was, I'm pretty sure this is a common occurrence. This guy might just have the hardest fit of 2025. Imagine trying to practice your cheer routine and then you do this. Why did I actually think it was gonna be a person behind the camera? This guy might just be top 10 grandpas of all time. Even though I love frogs, if one jumped on my face, I'd react the same way. Every year, this carnival has a stretchiest cheese competition, and this one was insanely stretchy. Did bro really randomly decide to do a WWE move on his wife? The craziest part about this guy's Star Wars droid collection is that it definitely costs over $30,000. This might just be the most chill and unfazed dog in all of existence. Can someone please explain to me how this massive stuffed animal was able to fit in such a small bag?
Huh?
They're honestly kind of bad friends for purposely getting water straight on her phone. You know the back flop is serious when your back turns red afterwards. There's not much more in this world that's as satisfying as watching something huge fall into water. funniest part of this video is that one of them screamed like they were falling out of a 10-story building. The fact that goats can climb almost perfectly vertical walls makes them really interesting creatures. Making an igloo and then putting a projector inside to watch a movie is one of the coolest ideas I've seen. This is definitely karma for this dog for begging for food all the time. It gets so much worse when you realize the melting snow is gonna completely ruin his car. The way he stood there after throwing it tells me he knew he was about to be in a lot of trouble. Whoever dropped the piñata last second is actually a different kind of evil. Bro just discovered he has superhuman strength at the worst time possible. It makes it so much worse knowing that he's actually at his job and not even in his house. He's actually kind of lucky that that massive koi pond was there to break his fall. Imagine going to school on a living vehicle like this one. When will people learn not to stand on rocks right next to massive waves? This is easily the best reaction to a snake prank that I've ever seen in my life. This is the craziest combination of animals to have all on top of you at the same time.
With all the kids. Right, Toby?
The way she looked at him tells me exactly what she's thinking. I know bro was about to do the craziest flip ever before his feet bounced off the ground. Some people have the coolest but most random talents ever. If you've never done this before, then you wouldn't know, but this workout is actually extremely hard. The guy recording heard a strange noise come from his basement, so he went to check it out and saw this scary thing. If I knew how to ski, then this would actually be one of the most fun things ever. How would you react if you saw this cute little Yorkie wheeling around a shopping cart full of food? I just want to know why in the world she would follow him after seeing what happened to him. The other guy's laugh made this video 100 times funnier. His accuracy was perfect, but I think he chose the wrong thing to throw it on. Even his friends knew he was doomed as soon as they turned that corner. I'm not sure if bro built this himself, but if he didn't, I'm gonna have to buy one. Imagine having a stream in your own backyard where you could do this. I knew she was cooked as soon as I saw how slow she was trying to cross it. You can't even blame them for reacting that way, because imagine seeing this and never having seen it before.
Look at them all.
The guy recording was controlling a massive crane, so when he noticed a guy outside trying to tan, he kept using the crane to cover the sun. I've never seen someone chase down the end of the rainbow, but I can't blame him because I might do the same thing.
Nobody's ever gone to the bottom of the rainbow. You can't catch a rainbow.
The most embarrassing part of this for her is that someone now has to help her out of there. Bro's method for finding his way through this mirror maze is honestly kind of good. If this isn't the saddest video I've ever uploaded to my channel, then I'm not sure what is. I thought this was gonna be another repeat of that clip from earlier, but this guy is actually really good at it. Why would you ever do this on purpose? Doing a front flip on a bike is actually harder than doing a backflip. People really need to stop standing on rocks next to the ocean. Landing a shot like this in your high school would make you the most popular kid for the rest of the year. I didn't even know you could make a small bike like this go so fast. There's no way this is the best way to trim your bushes. How did she let the bag pick her up? Where could bro possibly be going to where he needs this much stuff? I'm pretty sure that was the last thing I expected for him to do.
Huh?
I've never seen someone get karma so quickly. I actually did this once, but I landed in mud afterwards. This is exactly why your parents tell you to never lean back in your chairs. I like roller coasters, but this one almost seems like it's a little too fast. Imagine how long they had to practice to make this work. How do both of them actually look so disappointed? If you've ever tried standing on a tightrope, then you'd know that this is super impressive. Seeing influencers fail while trying to take Instagram photos might be my favorite thing ever. Imagine trying to go camping just for this to happen to your tent. How is bro 80 years old and still more acrobatic than me? I'm not even athletic, but this guy has no coordination at all. This might be the best way to train your swimmers to swim faster. Imagine ordering Uber Eats just to find out that your driver is actually on a kayak. Doing a 20-foot jump on a wooden pony is the craziest thing I've seen today. I just want to know why bro has on all of his clothes to jump into a river.
Oh my god.
How did he almost fall 10 times in a row? Videos like this make me thankful that my cat is actually normal. Doing something like this while your friend is recording has to be one of the most embarrassing things ever.
I'm dying. Help me.
Is the cameraman actually able to see into the future?
I feel like something good's gonna happen.
The way bro stood afterwards just gained him 1,000 aura. If I saw this in person, I'd think that I was hallucinating. I can't even blame them because I didn't even notice the pool either. Until she said something, I thought it was a dog too.
Dog. It's a lady's hair.
This guy didn't realize it was a glass pool, and I wish I could see his reaction after he noticed. I can't tell if they like the trumpet or if they really hate it. This guy somehow turned his fail into the highlight of this entire track race. This isn't the worst invention, but it's still extremely random. I thought it was a fail at first, but he actually meant to do this. Asia really comes up with the most random things that you'll ever see in your life.
Huh?
Both of them are holding on for dear life. If I opened my door and saw this, I'd be running away as fast as possible. Did anyone else think they were gonna collide with the building? Wild monkeys in tourist areas are some of the most rude creatures ever.
Bye, have a great time.
How would you react if thousands of fish started schooling around you like this? I didn't know you could snowboard on sand until seeing this, and now I really want to try it. I actually had a pet goose once, and when he was younger, he'd follow me all around my neighborhood. I swear that some pets really just enjoy tripping you whenever they get the chance. Can someone please explain to me what's happening in this video, because I've never been more confused. Imagine having to use a walker because you struggle with walking, but then a dog tries to steal it from you every chance he gets.
Hey, behave.
If this isn't the most creative fish tank in all of existence, then I don't know what is. If I walked outside to get my Uber Eats order after waiting an hour to get it and saw this, I'd actually be so sad. The amount of talent it takes to do something like this makes me think that it's almost magic. This guy is way too calm for making one of the coolest basketball trick shots ever. This guy's skateboard trick is straight out of a video game. Waking up from a peaceful nap after tanning and then seeing that all your food is gone has to be a terrible feeling. This might be one of the most fun looking jobs I've ever seen. If you move these pedals fast enough, you can actually make the fountain in the center of the water go super high up. I've never understood how to solve a Rubik's Cube, but I still really want to learn. You know the wind's gotta be absolutely insane for this to happen. Catching this on video is probably the most lucky thing this guy has ever had happen to him. If bro's reflexes weren't insane, then he definitely would have ruined her birthday. Bro is living the life we all wish we had. I feel like doing this on accident has to be more impressive than if he tried to do it. Every time their owner leaves the camper, they lay on the horn to bring him back. Being this flexible takes so much practice and stretching that I don't think I'd ever be able to do this. I feel like his friends didn't react as much as they should have for this crazy shot.
Oh my god!
If I went to a restaurant that delivers pizza on a drone, I definitely tip a lot more than usual. Every time I thought they were done, another person decided to join in. I knew it was over as soon as he started struggling to get into the tube. If someone knows how to do this with slinkies, please let me know down in the comments. This video is actually the definition of work smarter and not harder. I'd still count this as a win even though he's definitely drenched. Dogs making their owners fail is one of my favorite things ever. There's no way this fail is actually real. If I had an Iron Man mask as cool as this one, I'd wear it everywhere. I have a feeling he did that on purpose. This is actually a genius Halloween decoration. Bro might have the most devious laugh I've ever heard. If I could train a lobster to cook my food, I'd definitely do it.
Tactics, I'm Mr. Boil That Water, man. Mr. Krabs will back.
That's probably the most random thing to ever find inside your fridge. Having someone control the mouse while you control the keyboard almost looks impossible. These actually have to be the worst stairs in the world to ever slip on. I just want to know what happened to him while we couldn't see him. How come the picture actually didn't look confused at all? I've never seen static electricity affect someone's hair like this. Bro actually has beef with beef.
A violent creature filled with hateful thoughts.
A buggy with monster truck wheels has to be the most cursed vehicle. As soon as she realized, she was probably so embarrassed. I guarantee bro started rolling for the next 5 minutes. Imagine going to a super fancy restaurant and spending $100 just for this to happen to your food. If you've never done this to your friends, then what are you doing? No. She got on her kitchen counter to pull her cat down, and then she forgot to save herself. To be honest, I'd probably be upset too if I couldn't eat my food because of this. There's absolutely zero chance the guy holding this pizza is Italian. I thought this was an AI video at first just because of how weird this car looks. Does anyone know what this guy is dropping from his plane? I didn't know a bubble umbrella was a thing until seeing this, and now I really want one.
That's fun doing silly things like this with bubbles, umbrellas and things.
The fact that he caught this on video is actually insanely lucky. This cat has the worst survival instincts that I've ever seen from one. Growing up with friends, you were always trying to figure out how to fit 2 people on the same bike. I was actually 99.9% sure that he wasn't gonna make it. If he had actually made it, it would have been really cool looking. This video's made me more confused than any other video I've ever seen.
Sitting on the TV remote.
Oh, my bad, dude.
He actually has to be starving to be trying to eat an app on someone's laptop. What is bro even gonna do once he catches up to the chicken? Judging by the way he's walking, there's no way he's ever worn those more than once. Having your umbrella actually escape from you like this is the funniest thing ever.
Bye, have a great time.
He's actually only 20 minutes away from becoming human cotton candy.
Pablo.
Why'd she react like she poured hot lava all over herself? If you've ever used one of the toys he's holding, you know it's actually really hard to do this. The fact that she couldn't stop herself from spinning is the funniest thing I've ever seen. There's zero chance I'd golf on this field after seeing a snake like this. Why'd she turn around like she didn't know there was a fountain there? Does this guy actually have the Hulk strength in real life? This is easily the craziest method of transporting fish that I've ever seen. He had the spirit, but he only made it about 5% of the way. He definitely tried this 1,000 times before getting it right on video. Whoever thought putting a salad in a vending machine was a good idea is definitely getting fired. If all dogs could skateboard like this one, then I definitely have my own dog. Honestly, this guy might already be a better driver than me. The chances of this happening are actually 1 in 1 million. The fact the bird ate it right in front of the owner is so disrespectful. Would you ever go on a roller coaster that has a super insanely high drop like this? The fact that even her mom recording didn't notice where it was is actually hilarious.
Where's my straw? I don't know, use mine.
I've never seen someone fall like this in my entire life. If I bought a camera and it made me look like this, then I'd definitely return it. The dude who laid down last second was 1 second away from being demolished. The fact that he didn't move for the entire video is actually a little bit creepy. Mixing boxing and soccer is actually a really fun idea. You'd have to be super bored to set up a little game like this while laying down on the couch. This dog noticed another massive dog approaching his owner, and as soon as he did, he went to protect him. I guarantee it took at least 20 minutes for her to get out of it. That was honestly karma for saying that she knew how to do it.
I know how to do a cartwheel. Here we are.
She definitely regretted telling him to give it all he's got. Not only is his balancing skills crazy, but his neck has to be incredibly strong to do this. I was actually cringing while watching this, waiting for a fail, but it turns out that he knows exactly what he's doing. If this was my friend group in the car, everyone would definitely evacuate as soon as they saw it. Real life Mario Kart on a snowy mountain looks like some of the most fun you'd ever have in your life. Seeing dogs that can surf and also skateboard makes me really want one now. If I saw this guy in public while walking behind him, it might actually jump scare me. How do you completely miss grabbing the rope and grab the air instead? It really seems like catching a chicken on the run is impossible. I love the ocean and all fish, but seeing sharks circle around me like this would definitely scare me.
I don't know. Why are you?
Have you ever seen someone with less survival instincts than this guy? Is this the cutest thing you've ever seen, or am I crazy? I've never been on a train because they scare me, and there's actually zero chance I'd ever go on this one. Not only is this impressive because of the moves he has, but he's also spinning on concrete with no shirt on. This guy's contraption takes the meaning of houseboat to the next level. Having 400 pounds hit a skinny fence like this all at the same time is clearly a bad idea. This is possibly the most random video I've seen in 2025. I would actually pay $20 to see if anybody could eat this entire thing. Would you ever watch a movie underwater like these people? Practicing soccer thousands of feet in the air is next level commitment. The chances of this happening have to be 1 in a million. Would you still play golf knowing there's a 12-foot alligator right behind you? The guy on top is so lucky that he landed on his feet. These guys definitely have a combined GPA of 1.0. Even though these sharks are mostly harmless, there's still no way I'd swim with that many of them. If this isn't somebody's pet, then this might be the craziest thing ever seen on a subway. The timing of it landing on him couldn't have been better. Bro wants their food so bad that he started making a beat. This is one of those stunts that I feel like I could do on my first try. If this is firefighter training, then I doubt the person on the right is gonna make it.
I'm dying. Help me.
At first I actually thought that it was a massive waterfall. If this isn't edited, then this might be the funniest thing you could ever see while outside. I've never seen a fish get so mad at a human in my entire life. The cutoff of them screaming is my favorite part of this video. I feel like if I tried this, I would be so tired after moving about a foot. This guy called his wife over to film his new water recliner, but it went terribly wrong. Why did she start running away from it like it wasn't crawling on her? Horses can actually make some of the dumbest faces you'll ever see. Bro on the left didn't even realize it hit his arm until 5 seconds later. It'd have to be negative 100 degrees for me to ever put something on like this. Picking the smallest cup in her house to catch this massive tarantula was obviously not a good idea. Some people pick the most random things to practice for 1,000 hours until it looks crazy like this. Walking on a tightrope already seems impossible, but doing it while it's attached to a parachute, it might be crazy. This is easily the craziest claw machine method that I've ever seen. This lady's actually living her best life 300 feet in the air. If you had to guess, how many skips do you think this guy got with just this one rock? I actually tried this after seeing this video, but I could not make it work at all. As soon as I noticed that the lamppost was leaning, I guessed exactly what was gonna happen. The fact that I couldn't even do this on a normal skateboard is kind of sad. You've never felt true pain until you've done something like this. Did bro just discover the most useful life hack in existence? The fact that so many people gathered to watch this is the funniest thing ever. The fact that they only started filming because they didn't think she could make it is so funny to me. My only question is, where in the world did they find so many skateboards to do this? If I ever saw this at the store, I definitely have to get it. Out of all the vehicles on that road, I think this one might be my favorite. The fact that they did that on accident makes this 10 times more impressive. This guy somehow makes doing a one-arm handstand look insanely easy. I wish more people did strange things like this in public. I've never seen someone so upset from slipping in mud in my entire life. People who can do tricks on jet skis like this are some of the most talented people in the world. What could bro possibly be training for? The fact that it happened to both of them at the same time is the best part. Imagine trying to show off for your kids while they're filming and then you do something like this. The fact that people can control these 2-ton vehicles with such accuracy is actually mind-blowing.
Oh my god, what?
I've never seen a steam-powered bike, but this guy actually disappeared once he started it. This might be the best timing I've ever seen in a video in my life. Does anyone have any idea what this strange and massive creature is? If I'm being honest, I feel like I could do this on my first try. I just want to know how many tries it took them to be able to make this landing. These people rented an Airbnb just to find out that it's a massive 70-foot water slide.
Speed up!
I've never heard of ice tennis until seeing this video, but it actually looks like a lot of fun. The fact that he got stuck in it is my favorite part of this video. Is this the easiest way to drain one of these massive above ground pools?
Bro!
I feel like even if I practice for 100 years, there's still no way I'd ever be able to do this. Imagine having such high bass in your car that you can make a chip bag float in midair. If it isn't obvious, you should probably never golf in your own backyard.
Oh my.
This poor dog tried to copy his owner when he slid down the hill, but he couldn't figure out how to do it. I'm not sure what this is, but I still want one for when I go to the beach. This looks pretty fun, but imagine being the janitor who has to clean up all those papers afterwards. The poor dude on the right looked like he was straight from Turbo Simulator. The worst part about this is that her purse is definitely gone forever and all of her money inside. The guy in the sand actually has 0 survival skills. There's pretty much nothing you can do if an elephant walks in your store and starts eating all your food like this one. I really wish the guy underneath was filming because I bet his point of view looks crazy. Would you ever go on a roller coaster that goes as fast as this one? I really just want to know how they got all that stuff up there in the first place.
Could you please tidy your desk up a bit? It looks like a right.
How much would you have to get paid to wear this Minecraft Steve haircut for the next 2 months? I think losing to a bird in tic-tac-toe 2 times in a row might be the most embarrassing thing ever.
Oh, you just lost. You're so...
I never thought I'd see a whole bunch of inflatable T-Rexes race, but I guess it's a first time for everything. I actually didn't know snake charmers were a real thing until seeing this video. I actually honestly doubt that anybody in the world could beat this guy's crazy high score. Only a dad would make something like this for his kid. How did they all fail before it even started? I just want to know if she ended up getting back up. This might be the most embarrassing video I've ever seen on the internet. If you've ever slipped on wet concrete, you know it's one of the worst feelings ever. This little guy might actually be a better driver than me. This might be the first ever time that a piñata has beat the batter. Imagine spending $5 on a claw machine just for this to happen. I'm not really sure how this works, but it's pretty cool looking. The fact they recorded him instead of telling him what's on his head is kind of mean in my opinion. If you've ever cut onions, you'd know exactly why she has that over her eyes. Bro didn't give anybody else a chance to get a single piece of candy. I actually feel so bad because he was just minding his own business. The most surprising part is that the woman on the right was the one who ended up winning. This might actually be the saddest fail I've seen in 2025. Imagine the feeling of jumping into this water without knowing what was underneath it. Not only is this insane, but it's kind of dangerous because imagine if his hair went under the tire. No one would believe him if he didn't catch this on camera. This video shows the size difference between a human and a starship.
To the starship.
Living in an area where your food freezes instantly must be horrible.
It got a little too cold.
If you've ever ridden a scooter, then you'd know it definitely can't go through water like that. I just want to know why he didn't even try to dodge it. Would you go on a roller coaster that has multiple drops like this one? Even though she knew it was a splash zone, I doubt she knew exactly how much water was gonna hit her. Judging by the guy laughing, he definitely chose not to warn him about the water.
I'm so glad I got this.
It kind of sucks because they actually almost got one of the coolest pictures ever. This guy just listened to his intrusive thoughts and decided to jump straight off. If they were off by just a couple of inches, this would have gone so much worse. I just want to know if he ever got it back after the video. The most impressive part about this video is that he was strong enough to throw his ball that high. Imagine if you lost $1,000 in cash as quickly as this guy did.
Nervous.
The plate actually has to be glued to the car because there's no other way it would have stayed on there. If you've ever played VR and accidentally hit something with your hand, you'd know it's a terrible feeling. If this isn't the coolest hotel ever built, then I'm not sure what is. I think I sprained my ankle from just watching this video. Every time I make a new video, I see a new crazy hairstyle that shouldn't exist. I've never seen someone dance to the sound of an ambulance, but I guess there's a first time for everything. Can someone explain to me how this bird is actually translucent? I'm not sure what I was expecting to happen, but it definitely wasn't that. When I used to play soccer, I accidentally kicked a ball into someone's face and they had the worst nosebleed I've ever seen. These people must be trying to catch every fish in the ocean with the amount of fishing rods they have. How did she just keep getting further and further away? I actually thought that was a massive footprint until they showed the next guy's face. Imagine getting the fireman called onto your house because someone saw a fake fire on your TV. If I ever get a dog, I'm gonna have to teach him to surf so he can be as cool as this one. This crazy video has single-handedly convinced me to learn how to surf. If I saw Shrek riding a horse in real life like this, I'd think I was hallucinating. Whoever's driving this boat actually needs to never do it again. Ziplining is pretty cool, but this version of it looks a lot more fun. Why did bro even decide to hit the ball after she fell like that? Seagulls are easily the most annoying and dumb bird in existence. If you watched my last video, then you know why it's a terrible idea to bring a horse into a house.
Are you serious?
You'd actually have to pay me $1,000 to get on a roller coaster that has a drop like this. This might be the most disgusting video ever uploaded on shiveez. Having your head latched onto by an octopus has to be a super unique experience.
I'm dying. Help me.
This video shows how some other countries' firemen learn how to scale tall buildings. This human dominoes game actually looks pretty fun. If you ever see a wild goose approach you, you should know to stay as far away from it as you can. This guy heard a splash while he was sitting inside his house, so when he went to investigate his pool, he saw the most weird and creepy looking thing ever inside of it. Imagine your friend tells you to video him and then he pulls something like this. There's zero chance I'd ever run towards a wave that almost looks like a tsunami. I've never gotten sick from a fair ride, but this one looks like it might do the trick. Bro might have the weirdest shoes ever made on Earth. After trying to time the lightning for 30 minutes, he finally got it and it looked insane. Imagine going about your day and walking in public when you see this driving by. How much would you have to get paid to wear these funny looking shorts to school? No. As soon as I saw her struggling to lift her foot up, I knew exactly what was about to happen. You can see the exact moment that this little guy realizes that it's not his birthday. Even though this video's kind of sped up, he still has to be moving extremely fast for it to look like that. Bro had to use 3 seatbelts because he didn't trust his sister learning how to drive. This seagull learned how to imitate a cat's meow so that people would come by and dispense food out of this cat food machine. If I was on this roller coaster, I think I'd get super scared when the other one gets that close to me. I was 99% sure that I was about to see that entire sail come clean off of this boat. It seems like she just completely forgot that there was a ditch right next to her. As soon as his boat started tipping, I knew it was done for. Dolphins are some of the smartest and also cutest animals ever, and some of them really love playing with humans. Bro actually got a collateral with that shot. I know for a fact that if I tried this with my girlfriend, we'd instantly fall over. If you've ever tried balancing random objects like this, then you know it's extremely hard. Every time I see one of these videos, it makes me so thankful that I don't live in a super cold area. If I woke up to that creature on me, I definitely have a crazier reaction than this guy. Having an entire mukbang while standing on top of a moving bicycle takes an insane amount of skill. What did he think was gonna happen? Bro's definitely late for his flight. He was so scared of her dog that he turned into Spider-Man.
I'm dying. Help me.
Having a pirate ship you can drive on the road might be the biggest flex ever. I love dogs, but some can be really stupid. I really just want to see how he's even gonna be able to pump his gas.
Huh?
You couldn't pay me $1,000 to walk on a bridge made out of 3 sticks like this one. This might actually be the second coming of Messi. Imagine having a huge water slide with a loop in your backyard like this one. Why is bro escaping school like he's in a prison? There's absolutely no way she didn't do this on purpose. How did bro dunk his own face into the cake and then turn into a minion? Bro unintentionally did one of the coolest slides ever. As soon as I saw she was running, I knew exactly what was about to happen. I can't tell if this is crazy good luck or really bad luck. Could someone please explain the point of this weird bike, because right now it seems like it's worthless. Only guys would find something this random so entertaining. I actually feel kind of bad from the amount of people that started laughing at him. Whoever thought of this trick shot definitely needs a raise. These guys' teacher was late to class, so they decided to make their own soccer field. I'm not talented enough to even understand how you could start practicing something like this. If you've ever done a backflip, you'd know that it's pretty hard to land one. This has gotta be the best recorded dap in all of history.
Give me your hand, Kian.
The timing of them seeing the sign right after is actually hilarious.
Oh.
How is bro losing a wrestling match to one cat?
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up.
If you watch a lot of my videos, you'd know that seagulls are one of the most annoying creatures to exist on this earth. How did he get karma before even landing his prank? This guy looks like he's sleeping better than anyone in all of history. I did this the other day with my ramen noodles and it actually ruined my day. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it looks a little fun. If this was allowed on my car, I'd definitely have it. The embarrassment they must have felt after they opened the door has to be so bad. An F1 car playing soccer is something I never thought I'd see. Would you ever go on a slide with a loop like this one? Juggling itself is already impressive, but this lady took it to the next level. The last part of the video is something I really never expected. Bro definitely got an A+ in his physics class. I'm not sure if this is real or not, but it's still terrifying. Doing this in front of strangers has to be so embarrassing. If a wild parrot came up to eat my food like this, I might just let it. What in the world could they possibly be having a meeting about underwater? Getting your purse stolen by a bird has to be worse than a human, because how are you supposed to get it back? Before she started gliding down, I was 100% sure she was gonna fall. Does anyone have any idea how he's supposed to get back?
I'm dying.
I hope bro gave them permission to do this, because he looks a little bit annoyed. Jumping into snow that deep has to be a crazy feeling. She actually kind of called it.
We might be going to the hospital tonight, guys, for these two idiots.
What in the world is the point of getting a hairstyle as weird as this one?
It's a whole hoop on my head.
Yeah, I see that.
Next time I go to the water park, I'm definitely gonna have to try this. Bro's definitely mad after finding out that they're all fake. Every time I see a new influencer fail, it makes me so happy. This might be the most unbothered person I've ever seen in my life. If these aren't too hard to learn how to use, I might actually get some. I can't even do a wheelie on a normal bike, so this is actually kind of impressive. If you've ever been on a jet ski, you'd know that it's super easy to fall off like this. Even though there's no way I'd ever get this haircut, it's still pretty impressive with how accurate it is. This is a perfect demonstration of why golf is actually only an outside sport. I've never played soccer with bikes, but it almost looks more fun than playing it normally. If someone knows how this magic trick works, please let me know down in the comments.
It doesn't look like it, but if I just rub it, it's gonna really look like it.
This cat might actually be a better goalie than me. This guy is definitely breaking the laws of physics with his crazy bike stunts. One time I got on one of these with my friend, and as soon as he got off, he started to throw up everywhere. This would actually be perfect if he figured out a way to connect headphones to it. How much would you have to get paid to go on this massive trampoline jump? Even though it didn't work, this is still a pretty cool wedding entrance. The cutoff at the end of this video was definitely my favorite part.
It's not going to.
The amount of strength you have to be able to do stuff like this is actually mind-blowing. Roller coasters are already pretty scary, but one that goes this close to another train is way worse. Apparently this is why construction always takes way too long. Every time I see a new haircut on here, it actually only gets worse. If she didn't want all these birds to fly at her, then maybe she shouldn't have summoned them. I know bro started panicking as soon as he realized it was super hard to get out. I was excited to see his reaction to being on this super high swing until the person recording broke the sound barrier. Imagine trying to take out the trash and then you end up being soaked with all the trash water. A 3D basketball course like this looks fun until you realize there's no way you could even dribble the ball.
It's a bit tricky. Trying to dribble the ball on this court is impossible.
This guy definitely holds the world record for highest score on one of these basketball arcade machines. I just found the craziest video of the biggest worm ever caught on camera. Click the video on screen to watch.